Welcome back. Suicide is the second leading cause of death for people in the United States between the ages of 10 and 34.
There's a group in Waukesha that offers a number of free suicide prevention and educational programs to help those who may be at risk. Here to tell us all about the NAMI Waukesha walk and a very important walk that's coming up are Mary Madden and Lisa Vildberg, and we're so excited to have you guys here on the Morning Blend. Thanks for being here.
Thanks for having us.
This is, I think this is an important thing and important work that you guys do. Let's talk a little bit about the Waukesha County Suicide Prevention Initiative, because that's your intention, is to help reduce the deaths by suicide in Waukesha County.
Correct. We became very involved in the Waukesha County Suicide Prevention Initiative after community health improvement planning process through our public health department. And what we realized was there was a lot of work that was happening to reduce deaths by suicide, but it wasn't, people hadn't joined forces, and we didn't really know who was doing what. And so born out of that process, we started the Waukesha County Suicide Prevention Initiative, and NAMI Waukesha is one of the leaders, along with the Department of Health and Human Services and some leaders at Elmbrook School District in moving that forward.
Lisa, you actually have been touched by suicide, and you actually lead a team in the walk. So talk a little bit about that person, the loved one that you miss.
Yes, we lost a really good friend about 7 years ago. He died by suicide. And I kind of walked along with him during his journey and didn't really understand what was going on and really had no clue that that would have been the outcome. So that brought us to NAMI, and we started a team called Team Schumann, and we try to be the top team every year. It's kind of a competition, but every
Lisa's gonna win.
That's right.
Yeah, and every year we join together for the walk to raise funds, and I've learned so much in the last 7 years. I've taken a suicide prevention class through NAMI, and I realized I was walking for Tim, and now I've met so many people that have so many family issues that we're dealing with, that I know that there's more work that we need to do, and this is why I'm still here and why we fight so hard.
I love that. I love that you say that it's also the kind of that look forward to help others so that they aren't in that position of walking in memory, but walking in support.
Right.
Yeah.
So this is a free walk, and this month, September itself, is Suicide Prevention Awareness Month. So when you talk about the class that you took, what other sorts of resources can people learn and take part in to make sure that they can be there and recognize signs or how to deal with it? Because I know there's a lot of guilt for people when they've lost someone.
Yes. So the class that Lisa was referring to is called Question, Persuade, Refer, QPR. And we offer that class free in Waukesha County. Prevent Suicide Greater Milwaukee offers it, and we'll be offering it many times in September as well. And it's really a good class that teaches, it talks about the myths of suicide and really teaches people how to ask that question directly. Are you thinking about taking your own life? And then how to persuade them to get help and where to go with them to get help.
What is a myth of suicide? Because I think there are so many out there.
Yeah, absolutely. I think one of the biggest ones is that if I talk to, especially when you're talking about teenagers, if I ask my teenager if they're thinking about taking their own life, that's going to put the idea in their head. That is a huge myth. If it's not going to put the idea in their head, and we've interfaced with many parents who said, I just couldn't bring myself to ask the question. So if you can't, as a parent, find someone who can.
Like one of the person's friends or
absolutely
a sibling.
Right, an aunt, an uncle, somebody who can. And if you think your child's at risk of suicide, find a QPR class and go to it, or any of your loved ones. Find a QPR class and go to it.
And these classes are offered at no cost because of events like the walk that is going to be happening.
Yes.
There's still time to register for the walk, correct?
Yes.
And all the proceeds benefit NAMI Waukesha's program. So
correct.
You really need this to be a big walk, and people need to take part in it.
Absolutely.
There is no actual fee to sign up, but you can donate and raise a lot of money and get stuff.
That's correct.
Is that where the competition part comes in? How much money you raise?
Yes.
Team Schumann likes to be #1. Well, that's me, not the whole team.
It's a group effort.
It is a group effort.
I think that age frame that we said earlier, it was like 10 to
34,
I think it was. That shocks so many people because it's such a formative time in someone's life when they have so much left to life. There's so much left to it.
Right.
So I just think all that you guys do is so important to bring people together and truly support such an important mission.
Thank you.
It's really great.
And it isn't something people want to talk about, and I'm glad
It's
you
not.
are. Yeah,
It's not.
It's an uncomfortable sort of conversation, like you said.
It is, and stigma is still the #1 reason why people don't seek help.
I want to make sure everybody knows where they can take part in the classes, but also be a part of this walk. It's going on Saturday, September 14th. Registration starts at 9:30 a.m. It's at Frame Park Picnic Shelter in Waukesha. The phone number to register, 262-409-2742. You can learn more about this walk at NAMIWalks.org/Waukesha. And NAMIWaukesha.org is the website where you can learn more about all the classes and programs you
Correct.
have as well. Thanks so much for all the work you do, and good luck on the competition.
Thank you so much.
Exactly.
Thank you.